hate to admit this. This is so embarrassing. But at one point, I even had to call life support because it was that bad as a vegan. It was really that bad. This is something that is really hard for me to make. This whole entire video is just going to be a huge struggle. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am no longer vegan. I recently have been having such a hard time, and I am so sorry, but I'm not vegan anymore. I haven't been for a few months, but I just don't think that I can be a vegan person. I've been dealing with health problems for the past year, and I didn't want to say anything about it because my 8th edition of my vegan magazine recently released, and it just didn't seem right for me to be like, hey, I'm not vegan anymore, and then you guys be disappointed in me. And I've been dealing with like other things, and I just didn't want you guys to know. I had to keep up with that image, and that's why you guys thought I've been vegan all this time when in fact I haven't. As for these health problems that I've been dealing with, starting off with, I have been experiencing blackheads on my toes. And it's really frightening. It's not cute. I mean, it looks like ants are crawling all over my feet. It's just really unattractive, especially in the dating scene. You know, I'm really trying to attract that perfect mate, and I can't do that with blackheads all over my toes. Like, what about all the guys with foot fetishes that I'm trying to attract? That's not gonna work with blackheads all over my feet. I mean, specifically my toes. It's just not cute. I would show you guys. I'm recovering. I mean, this is what veganism did to my health. And there's more. But that's just a really huge one, because that's clearly a sign of needing to eat animal products, because that's the cure, right? I mean, that's what everyone says. So, I mean, at least this one girl on Instagram said it. So I'm just gonna try it out, you know, and see what happens after I eat these fish eggs. But sorry, it's just, this is a really hard video for me to make. I'm also experiencing a lot of bloating, just really large stuff. I mean, that's why I'm wearing a hoodie. I really want to wear just cute little crop tops like all the other girls, especially all the girls on Instagram, and I can't do that with a bloated stomach. Ugh, my camera just cut out. I mean, I just need to get my camera also off of a vegan diet, because clearly it's just killing my camera. Plants are not the answer. I mean, I think I need to, you know, let my camera bathe in a nice bath of 2% cow milk, local, of course, you know. But yeah, I've been experiencing bloating, and it's extremely, not only like, you know, aesthetic wise, physique wise, it also is just really hurting me inside. Like, you know, I have a hard time breathing because of it. And I've also been having like a hard time breathing on in my nose, so I'm thinking about getting a nose job, but only to fix the breathing part. Like, I'm really not trying to get a snatched nose like all those girls on Instagram. No, not at all. I want to breathe, you know. I want to live my best life and have a breathing nose of nostrils, and I don't think I have that right now. The bloat is just out of control. It's getting a lot better ever since I stopped eating plants and I started eating some flesh again. I feel so much better. I look so much flatter. That's just making me happy. And I mean, we all know that animal products are the cure to bloating. Like, no one who isn't vegan bloats. Like, it's just not a thing. It's only a thing within veganism, bloating. Like, it's a side effect to the drug that is veganism. I don't want to share this with you guys because it's really, really personal, and I am super uncomfortable with also talking about this health issue that I ran into as a vegan. But hair started sprouting out of my shoulders. Another reason why I'm wearing this. And it was just so painful. To have hair sprouting out of your shoulders as a woman. And you know, as I mentioned, I'm trying to attract my perfect mate, and you know, it just isn't so attractive to have hair growing out of my shoulders. It's just, I think consuming animal products is the cure-all. You never see anyone in the hospital unless they're a vegan. You never see anyone bloat unless they're a vegan. You never see anyone get blackheads unless they're a vegan. So I just really, really believe wholeheartedly that animal products are the answer to all of our problems. What I've been experiencing are serious health issues that gave me such a fright. And I had no clue what to do. I was lost in a sea of health problems. I don't know if you guys ever remember me briefly mentioning it on my Instagram story that I went on a 2-week mucus cleanse where I was consuming my mucus for 2 weeks, and I felt so clarified. I felt so easy and beautiful. You know, like as a vegan, I just felt so ugly. But on that mucus cleanse, something opened up for me, and I just had a realization, and I felt amazing. But on that cleanse, I think my third eye opened up or something like that. But just, I went places on that cleanse. You know, like not physically, but I went places, and I felt so great just eating my mucus, my own mucus. I didn't get anyone else's mucus for 2 weeks straight. Just that nice little fast, nice little cleanse. And afterwards, for some reason, I don't know, it was really, really weird because I was feeling great. But after I got off of that cleanse of not eating anything but my own mucus, I felt terrible. Like, it was just so weird. And I went back to eating vegan as I was before the cleanse, but I just felt so bogged down, and my digestive system was all out of whack, and I think my gut health was just deteriorating, and everything really started to go downhill after that. And was so scared. I hate to admit this is so embarrassing, but at one point I even had to call life support because it was that bad as a vegan. It was really that bad. And I also got so sick of ordering what I thought were vegan synthetic leather pumps, and I would receive them in the mail, and on the back of the shoe, there was just a little bit of animal skin on the back. And when I read the description of the shoes online, it said they were synthetic, and they weren't. And that happened to me several times. It was just such a bother for me to do something about it, you know what I mean, like ship them back. It was just, I wanted my pumps on my feet, and I couldn't do that as a vegan because they had this little bit of animal skin on them. Yeah, of course I could return them, but that required me to get a shipping label. That was prepaid. I mean, that's great. They're so courteous to do that for me, but I had to, you know, put it on the package. I had to tape the package back up with the shoes and put the shipping label on the package, and then I had to schedule a pickup for them to come to my house to take the return from me, and it just was really, really a burden in my life, and I don't need that. I'm just so busy, and I'm not at the level of privilege enough to like actually do anything about it, you know? I mean, I'm not privileged enough to take 2 minutes out of my day to give the UPS guy the package that I was trying to return. And it was just a lot, you know? The lifestyle is just so hard. It's just a lot, okay? People who are privileged can do that lifestyle, but people like me, no. It was just too much on my plate. And as you know, I had to give it up. Oh, and I really, really, really missed eggs. So I had eggs from a hen for the first time in years. And I had it, and it was so delicious. I mean, it tasted the exact same as the vegan version, and the nutrition of the hen egg was the exact same as the vegan version, except for the hen version had cholesterol and saturated fat, which I was not getting on a vegan diet. So I clearly was very, very deficient in those things. As a vegan, I was lacking those nutrients, and that was that startled me when I realized that I was not getting those things as a vegan, and it's just not good to not get cholesterol and saturated fat. I mean, those things prevent us from the #1 killer, heart disease. I swear I need to get my camera off that vegan diet. It's just ruining it. See, it doesn't know what it's doing because it's on that vegan diet. Anyway, yeah, I just really missed eating genuine eggs from a hen from their bottom. Oh my god, and I have to share with you, I was reading this article, I think on Snapchat, and it said that Greek yogurt helps you gain 4 inches around your hips, around your glutes, around your butt, and lose, all while gaining that around your hips. You also lose 8 inches around your waist if you eat 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt every single day for 3 weeks straight, which I started incorporating into my mornings. So you see here, I have my little Greek yogurt vanilla. I try to stay away from the fruit yogurts just because, you know, fruit just has so much sugar in it, just so bad for you. And I really like to portion it out, stir it around, and just make sure that I'm getting just the right amount every single day. And that is all I have. And then I just store the rest away. I feel like the baby cow within is really, really thriving. If you guys want to see me talk about that further in a video, I would love to do like a whole entire transformation video just to see, you know, people like testing out diets and stuff like that. So I would love to make a video, but on Greek yogurt, where the magic happens, because I mean the magic is really in the dairy cows. I'm really, really loving my new lifestyle. I know I'm very, very sad. I mean, I also love the animals so much, but my health comes first. And clearly, evidence-based animal products are the cure to a lot of our health problems, especially the #1 killer, heart disease, and other forms of cancer and stuff like that. You don't have to follow it, so please don't criticize my own personal choice. This is a personal choice to control and cause death upon animals. This is my own personal choice. I'm not affecting you. I'm not affecting anyone else. This is for me. And I ask you to respect that. This is my journey. This is my path. You don't have to follow it. So before you get offended, before you write mean comments like, what about the animals? Just save it, okay? This is my life. I don't want you to write nasty, mean, negative comments like, what about the animals in my comment section, because I will just block you. This is my journey. I'm sorry, I'm getting really, really aggressive. I think I need to eat another egg, maybe a hard-boiled one, mix it up, you know. But yeah, this is my path in life, and this is what I'm choosing to do, and I'm sharing it with you. I'm being very, very gracious enough. I'm just here to spread positivity. I want positive vibes, especially in my comments. Like, please, after that vegan lifestyle, I just don't want any more negativity in my life, because all those health problems that those plants brought upon me gave a lot of negativity, you know, and life is really, really short. So I just want to live. Yeah, I'm feeling very, very cleansed and just so good. Of course, with everything else, I will purchase like vegan products and things of that sort, like makeup, and you know, I'll continue to do the cruelty-free vegan thing when it comes to things that have nothing to do with what I consume. I really, really do love the animals. I love the planet, and I love the people too who are starving in other countries because their land is being taken away to grow food for animals so that us humans can consume those animals and their secretions. And it's hard for me to go back to animal products because I know that that is what is happening and what I'm supporting. But I think that by doing so, I'm honoring those people who are starving for me to cure my health problems and eat, you know? But yeah, my health is so important to me, and those photos that you may have seen of me supposedly drinking alcohol and smoking a cig, those are not me. I would never do that. I really, really care about my health. And unfortunately, I have to start causing unnecessary suffering and death upon sentient animals again. But yeah, my health is very, very important to me. I would never, 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 never drink alcohol or smoke. I would never do any of that stuff because I really, really care about my health. That is number one. Oh, and one last thing before we go. I want to share with you this super luxurious blanket. It is super, super warm and cozy. I love it so much. I think the fabric content, I think it is all wool. Super, super ethical. I love this ethical, sustainable material that this blanket is made out of. But yeah, I am vegan for my health, and this is my journey. I mean, I'm not vegan. I'm not vegan for my health. This is clearly a parody. This is a joke. Please, 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 because I know people really think I'm being serious in these types of videos, which I have not done in so long. Wow. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm vegan for life. This is not something that I will stop doing because I understand the ethics of it, and also like I have no urge to go consume the animal product anyway, so I'm not trying to keep up any kind of image. But yeah, this was just a kind of fun video that I wanted to do. I hope that you got a laugh from this video and you can see light in the situation, because I think it is really, really unfortunate that these people who have a platform and can use their voice for good, and they have used their voice for good in some cases, I'm not discrediting other things that they have done in their past that is positive. But when it comes to things like this, where a lot of their health problems may have not even stemmed from veganism, and it may have very well came from other circumstances, other foods, whatever it may be, whatever that person put their body through, it doesn't necessarily mean that veganism is to blame. I don't hate any of these people whatsoever. I really do believe that everyone does have a journey, but at the same time, it really sucks when these people talk about the ethics of veganism. They're not just vegan, or they're not just eating just plants and no animal products for their health, but they talk about the ethical and environmental side of veganism, and then they go back to consuming animal products. Even they'll say that they're buying local eggs, for example, which I'm not saying that that's good, but I mean, I guess it is a step in the right direction. But even when you've been vegan for years and you understand the ethics, I think it's a lot of steps back. But then you'll see them at a restaurant, and it's like, how do you know those eggs are from a local farm? Like, how do you know that those eggs are ethical, even though there's no such thing? And it's also disappointing because a lot of those people, which really surprised me, they are no longer vegan, yet they talked about the ethics and the environmental aspects. This is hot, even though it's just cotton. The environmental aspects of veganism, which is very odd to me, that they can easily go back to consuming animal products. And not just that, it's like one thing if they really are doing it for their health and they really do believe that animal products are the answer, but then they go and buy other things that are outside of what they consume, like things like makeup and clothes and accessories and home items that aren't vegan. I will say that I am definitely very disappointed in those people, because a lot of them I admired and I really respected the work that they did. That doesn't still discredit what they did to help other people go vegan. But it just makes me really sad, especially because, like I said, a lot of them have talked about the ethics of veganism, and then all of a sudden they just throw that out the window like it doesn't even matter, and the disconnect is just so real. If those people ever decide to start being vegan again, even though ethics aren't something that we can just switch on and off whenever we please, like a light switch. If they ever choose to seriously go vegan again, or whatever kind of vegan cruelty-free options that they make in their life, even if they're not vegan, I applaud that. And I'm rooting for them when they do that. I'm not here to hurt anyone or make anyone sad or put anyone down. I think we should hold each other accountable when we all do things that aren't the best, and also help each other too. So maybe they don't fully know that they can be healthy as a vegan, even though they've been vegan for years and they seem to know a lot about veganism. We can still help each other and guide each other and recommend things for each other, and maybe help each other get back to doing the best that we can. Because I feel like, especially in such a privileged world that we live in, we have so many resources to the point where going back to animal products is just only because it's familiar to us. Since the majority of us, myself included, have not been raised vegan. I have not been vegan for the majority of my life. And by that, animal products are familiar to me. So maybe if I was dealing with health problems years and years ago in the beginning of my vegan journey, that I would maybe think to turn to animal products because those things are familiar to me. And I believe there are over 30,000 or 70,000. Why do I get these numbers confused? I don't know. But there are either 30,000 or 70,000 edible plant species on the planet. Thousands upon thousands of edible plant species. So I'm pretty sure that within those edible plant species that we can consume, we can get all the vitamins and nutrients that we need in order to thrive and get rid of our health problems that we are apparently experiencing. So to say that veganism is limiting yourself, it's restricting yourself, is completely incorrect. But yeah, I hope you could find some humor in this video and you laughed along with my troll self. Don't believe anything that I said through the first full long chunk of this video because oh my god, please don't. So many people have done that in the past with my videos. They really think I'm serious. Oh my god, it's like haunting me. This one's not as bad. But oh my god, please, whatever you do, don't take me seriously. Don't let it bother you. Don't let it eat you alive. Don't let it consume your precious life, which you only have a short amount of time on this earth to enjoy it. So please don't waste time stressing about if I'm being serious, because I'm not at all. I mean, I was towards the end of the video when clearly there was a switch. And this title right up there, oh god, no, that's not true at all. That's just clickbait. But it goes along with the whole entire subject of this video. But yeah, please don't get mad at people over the internet. Don't get mad at all, unless it's like really bad. Get mad at things that actually matter, not people being stupid. Just don't. It's not worth it. I was on the internet the other day. Oh, maybe I was trying to make a sarcastic joke thing just now, but I think I've done enough of that in this video. But anyway, I read this comment the other day, or it could have been a post, and it said, imagine if every meat eater went vegan every time they were ill. And I just thought it was an interesting thing to think about. So I wanted to share it with you because I wanted to put it somewhere and share it somewhere. But what if I forgot to do that in the future? So I thought might as well share it in this video because it kind of goes along with this thing of going back to consuming animal products because you're ill and you think that that's the answer. So I thought that was interesting to think about.